Okay. Hello, everybody. It do be like that, though. What's up, Yoshi? Good to see you. AJ, what's up? Good to see you. This is from last week. What's up, Casey? Good to see everybody here. I'm a little bit behind, but not too bad. Not too good, but not too bad. Could be later. I could be later. I was trying to figure something out with my phone. My Mint Mobile didn't update for whatever reason. This is the first month that I've ever used all of the data on my data plan. I was waiting for the day for that to have been done, but I think just a bunch of streams in a row. Thanks, guys. Appreciate all that. Thanks for smashing that like button. But we're going to have to sort that out. I wasn't able to sort it out, but I will get there. And we will have our data plan back in no time. So as long as we're sitting here at this table, we'll have no problem. It's the second we step outside that's the issue. But we're not going to do that. Not today. No siree, Bob. So this is a little bit of last week. What's up, 86? What's up, Casey? What's up, K Green? What's up, Yoshi? Let's see who else we got in here. Got to change those chat settings. Yo, 86. Are we going to be able to see it once it's done? AJ and Yoshi. This is a bit of last week. If you remember, we fell into this this fantasy world with the bugs and then the knights and the chickens and the potatoes and the snakes and the holes in the ground with the little ladders and the glass slippers and the bike, the flower bike gang and the clown and the potik and the potik ogre. But yeah, I'm excited for you. Hopefully you are happy with your results and it's functional and everything you need. Hell yeah, thank you. Everything you need will be in there. So go there. Let's. There we go. No one's asking requests. Can you draw a devil ghost face with a knife? I can try. Devil ghost face. Thanks, Funyun Rob. This was from last week. This was last week, so we're going to start over here, and we're going to start with a clean slate. Yeah, we want everything to go well for our friend 86, so thank you for smashing that like so early on. This was from last week. This was number 15 of 52, so we're going to start on number 16 of 52, which is quite the feat, quite the accomplishment, if you ask me. And we'll start the bidding at 10 likes. Let's try to get ourselves 10 likes. Ooh, different pen today. New pen. Devil Ghostface makes a Ghostface mask with horns. Okay. I'll give it a shot. I'm going to draw something that I think I saw in a bathroom stain just today. Basically, this is a creature that I found in my bathroom. As if it was a real creature. So this is what's lurking in my bathroom. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. If we get our buns to 10. This is what's in my bathroom right now. That's a creature that's on my bathtub. Believe it or not. I saw it. That's bathtub creature number 1. I wanted to get that out there. I wanted to make sure that I could remember it. Once we reach 52, There's no plan. There's no plan. I really just wanted to set myself a goal. So, the goal was 52 streams, doodle streams specifically. And, the goals evolve as time goes on. So I hope I don't stop. There's no expectation that I will stop. Devil ghost face. So we're gonna keep going. Bathtub creature, delicious bag of Funyuns. You got it, Funyun Rob. Here we go. He's kind of frog-like, so I'm gonna give him like tree frog-like fingers. Dude, Casey, thank you very much. Casey with a sweet tip here on the Cash App. I'm going to drop her some silly little guys here. I'm going to get your Funyuns. That's the beginning of a Funyun bag right there, Rob. Don't worry, I got you. And then here's Casey with some silly little guys. Here we go. Doodle Nation, rise up. Thank you, Casey. I appreciate that. And this one's inspired by our bathtub character. This one's going to be inspired by our Funyun ring. And this one's a personification of the Funyun ring. And then just one more silly one for the road. This one's that was like the beginning of a Woody Woodpecker almost. It's almost like a mole. Look at that. That's for you, Casey. Appreciate that. That's huge. Kyle, dude, Kyle with 10 big ones, my man. And you were helping me get wet, so we're going to help you get wet right here. Kyle G with the little wet boy here. And then an upside down wet boy here. Kind of like a little ant there. It's like one of those, what do you call those things? The yin yangs. 3.
Is there any more pizza?
2 pieces. This is a little bird. 4. That's a little bird. 5. 6. Dude, Kyle, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. 7. This is a new pen, by the way. If you can't tell, it's a little thicker than I'm used to. So I'm trying it out. 8. Trying it out right now to see how it goes. 9. It's like an elephant trunk. That's like an elephant ear. No, you can have it. There you go. Kyle G. Thank you, buddy. Okay, yeah, these are some silly little dudes right here. But look at the thickness of that little... That was last week. This is this week. So this pen, I don't know if it's a winner or not. We're going to find out here. We're going to use it today. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate that. I hope everybody knows that supporting your local artists is one heck of a great thing to do. And I appreciate you all for doing that. By being here, by looking at the videos that I post, by commenting on the videos that I post. That's a huge support. Not a lot of people know that. So the video, for context, the video that I posted today, it was a video that I made 10 years ago. as described, it was just an opportunity to try to do something funny in like an animated style. How does he hold? How does he hold? Okay, it's a finger goes over there. In sort of like a semi-animated style. And be kind of like a movie parody. Because I also did one called, what was it called? The Planet of the Grapes. Which I might end up posting one day too. Who knows though? Who knows if I'll ever post it? Who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But yeah, I did Planet of the Grapes, so in the same style. So if you were like, dude, I like these, there's at least one more that I've made that I'll share at some point. And if it's something that like people are like, dude, we like these, maybe I'll make some more stuff like that. It's all about testing out and seeing what people are liking. Because if I'm left to my own devices, I'll just keep making stuff that I like that nobody else wants to see. You know what I mean? And part of art is to be appreciated by others. So of course, if I could be making stuff that I like and you guys like, huge. Huge. Nice, look at that guy. Pop Tropica character in the head shape. What's Pop Tropica? Dude, you're right. It is Rango. Oh my gosh. I didn't even... Okay, so maybe Pop Tropica. Cool. I like it. I like it. Rango, dude, you're so right. I love it. Rango. Rango Unchained. This is going to be a Rango character. Yeah, you're right. It's looking a lot like one of those... what was Rango? A chameleon. I hesitate to take a picture of the weird bathroom soap scum that is this creature because, you know... It's just opening me up for opportunities for people to be like, what the hell what did you think you saw, dude? But I swear, I saw this creature right here. He's eating. Pop Tropica. I've never seen it. Dante, Virgil, and Nero, or just do Virgil if you can't do one. I gotta see what the heck you're talking about. You've been mentioning these characters, and I'm simply unfamiliar with who they are and what they look like, but I'll look them up. This definitely looks like one of the levels of hell. This guy's in here. He don't look too happy. He looks like... You know what I'm not liking about this pen so far? Is that because the ink is so thick, it doesn't dry very quickly. And so I'm getting a lot of smudging around the pencil that I'm scribbling over it. Not ideal. I'm no art critic, but... smudging on the lines isn't what I think you want. Bug's Life. Oh, hell yeah. We are all about that Bug's Life. All about Bug's Life. All about Bug's Life. Let's see, what's this color? This color is called ginger root. Is this gonna look like khaki? Yeah, that looks like khaki. I like a good khaki pant. A good lazy khaki pant shirtless combo is my jam. See this though? I don't know if you could see it on the cam, but it's smudging a lot. See that? It's smudged through. Smudging a lot. So maybe we're gonna use a different pen. We don't gotta stick. We're not dogmatic. We can use a different pen. We're going to let that rest for a moment until we color Funyun. This guy, he just wants his Funyuns and he wants to kick back and relax. Yeah. Dude, he's just crunching on Funyuns until he gets that that motivation back. What is TD? What is TD? Look, we drew that like almost first, and look at that. It smudges a lot. I gotta go to TD and get some free ass pens. But we're gonna let those dry then because this is unacceptable. Thanks for the 10 likes, guys. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna move right back to our classic S-Gel Sharpie TD Bank. Oh yeah, smack that TT. There you go. Now that's a little bit more reasonable right there. Now this is a pen, Sharpie S-Gel. I'm not brought to you by Sharpie S-Gel, but boy oh boy, am I gonna represent it right now. Okay, let's give him a little texture on this Funyun. I kind of like Funyuns though, not gonna lie. Smudgy. This is smudgy. It's about as smudgy as it gets. What did you say? You said Devil Scream? Devil Scream Mask. Devil Face Scream Mask. Okay. Yeah, it's looking like a creepy little Smudgy the Frog is... This might be a... We're just going to leave it. We're going to leave him for right now. We're just going to let him be. We're starting... This is the first time we've ever just started a new page because of how satisfied I am with that doodle right there, but also more importantly, it's gonna smudge like hell. So we're gonna bust out some more papel. No, I didn't. Not yet. And we're not expected to. We got we begged for mercy. We found leniency, and we found a mid. We'll come back to this. I think we're going to come back to this. We're just going to figure out what goes. I think we got to figure out how to fill out his space and maybe what's underneath his couch here. But we're going to do an adult Dead by Daylight Devil face mask. Here we go. Let's see if we can. You guys will recognize this creature. It's this creepy scream mask, but with devil horns. There we go. I don't know why his eyes always look so sad. What's his deal? Why is his eyes gonna look so sad? There you go. So no, I'm still currently doing okay in the employment department, at least for now, and we'll... Thanks, William. Appreciate that. If you like, you can like the stream. It looks like you might have. And if you want, you can watch some videos on the channel. I just uploaded a long form video from a while back that might tickle someone's fancy. Bonic Plague Mask? Yeah. Hell yeah. I love those things. Those are like the creepy, they look like birds, right? Like the crows. Let me see. Plague Mask. Oh, yes. Let's do it. Oh, yes. Wow, these things are crazy looking. What did they have? Wasn't inside of those masks like... It was like herbs and spices or something like that in order to make it so it didn't stink as much? If I'm remembering correctly, they put like incense in there. Or something along the lines. Dude, 86. Oh my gosh, dude, let's draw this for you and let's get you some frickin' silly little guys. Dude, 86, everybody. Huge. Thank you very much. Dude, I appreciate that. You didn't have to do it, and you did. And here we are, drawing plague masks as a result of your support and input to the stream. These might actually give me nightmares, though. So if you're easily chilled, this is the moment to look away, because this is not for the lightest of hearts. There is a nightmarish element to these creatures, which I assume are people underneath. And they have a top hat. I don't know if they always have a top hat, but the ones that I'm seeing and have seen all are rocking the topper and like this hood. I don't know what we're listening to either. I typed in like free music and it's always different, so we just accept what the internet has to offer for us. It's fancy though. Creepy. Ungoggled my Google. Papyrus. Why paper is called paper? What the heck? Is it because of papyrus? What? Now I need to know. This perspective is not right here on this, but I don't think anyone's holding me accountable to perspective, but we're trying our best. We're going to put a little buckle on there too. Imagine waking up and this thing is looming over you. Imagine. Try and imagine. Okay, we'll color that in a moment. 86. Everybody drop a freaking crow into the chat for 86. If you can find it in your crows to forgive 86, please. Look at the color of the look, the ink is changing. I don't know if you can perceive this, but it's kind of gray right here. It's not the same color as the black. Doorknob, what's up? Do you like this? Crows in the chat for 86. Do you like that? It's a Funyun eating frog. Smudgy. What's his name? Smudgy the frog? Smooch. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. But thank you for that compliment. I think that is intended to be a compliment. Can never tell over the tone of the internet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? But I'll always assume somebody says something that can be interpreted as kind. I'll accept it as if that's how they meant it. t-shirt guy. There you go. Dude, that's for 86, everybody. Whoa, what's up, doorknob? Virgil, I'll draw that. Ungoogle your Google. That's for 86 JB, everybody. 10 little guys. You'll make an appearance in my... I cut some shorts from our streams over the weekend. So we'll have some of those to kind of dole out over the course of the next couple weeks, I'd hope. There's a bunch of stuff that I've been meaning to edit. And Virgil, Devil May Cry. Okay, I'll do that. And I gotta finalize a couple edits. But overall, there was some fun stuff. From the graffiti walk. The corgi stuff, I'll be honest, it's fine. It's not groundbreaking material. That may be a back burner. But everything else, A+. We all showed up and did great. For those of you who don't know, I went to a corgi race this weekend. That was fun. Dude, I would love for the opportunity to do that. The time is coming. My, who knows? My car could be the victim of that one day. We'll see. A car would be an astronomical feat. What a day. Marathon stream. Now that's a marathon stream. Covering car head to toe with silly little guys. One little guy at a time. Wow, look at that. That's kind of cool. But I'd drive around with that. Why not? Dude, we're going to fill that paper up quick. So we're going to have wrap quality drawings. Maybe we'll be able to just make wallpaper out of it. Send it over to a wrap factory. Virgil, Devil May Cry 5. Okay, does he wear a mask? Because this is starting to turn into 5. This is turning into mask territory. Thanks for liking the stream, guys. If you didn't see Virgil, this guy just looks like a guy. You want me to draw this guy? Virgil, Devil May Cry 5. Okay, he just looks like a guy to me. He's got a big sword though. That's kind of cool. Is this game cool? What kind of game is this game? Devil May Cry. It's like a story game. Is it RPG? I'll try to draw this guy. No guarantees this is gonna look any good, but we'll try it. Let's see your Devil May Cry guy. Devil May Cry, my guy. Yeah, it's definitely just gonna look like a guy. No cap, as they say. I think I'm gonna have a bike ride tomorrow, so I think I'll have a stream set up for us tomorrow. But this is day 4 of every day in May. And by the way, guys, I am getting absolutely nervous about whether or not I'm gonna finish every day in May. We're gonna try our best. Trust me, I'm gonna have a pretty good excuse if I ever have to miss a day. Okay. If I have to miss a day, I swear it's going to be a good excuse. This hair is wild. I do not know how to draw this guy's hair. Let's try doing it in like a lump first. Let's try doing a lump first. Because it kind of goes like this. It's kind of crazy. I had a roommate in college that had hair like this. We all had a roommate at some point in time that had hair like this. I just know it. It's just his hair is crazy. I don't know how to explain it. If you've never played the game, you don't know how crazy this guy's hair is. It's just regular anime hair, to be honest. It's not. It probably isn't that crazy at all, but it's hard to draw. I'll say that. I've never been good at drawing individual hairs, so that's why I almost always default to like a big blocky hairstyle, or, as it may be, I put a hat on the head. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll usually do. Just slam a hat on that head. Don't have to worry about metaphor be with you. Thanks for liking, or thanks for watching that Star Wars food parody. By the way, guys, it's really cool that you watch that. I think it helps when you watch it. Plague Doctor Marshall John knows exactly what we're talking about here. Thank you, VE. May the 4th be with you as well. If you would like to go check out my most recent upload, it's a Star Wars food parody from 10 years ago, but it's still relevant to this very day. Believe me, I'm a Star Wars guy. I would know. Trust me, Star Wars guy here. I would know. And if you ever like, what does this guy like to do? It's play with my food. So if you were ever really ever curious what the heck was going on inside my head, it's something like that 24/7. There you go. There's your Virgil. I don't remember, but it couldn't have been that long. It took me long. I mean, definitely took me longer to edit than it did to make. I usually I kind of get bored making stuff like that, so I just try to bang it out. Get it done, and then worry about it in the edit. And it did take a while to edit. Marshall John says a plague doctor. Okay, there's your Virgil. I think that's not terrible. I will give him a long sword, though, because it looks like a sword is like his signature thing. But that is the problem with animation in general. And I have a couple that I'm going to share sometime soon that I had made as like a spec for a place, a company, if you will. And, you know, they didn't, they ordered it, but they didn't want it, if that makes sense. They ordered it to be made, the spec stuff, and then they were like, nah. And I don't blame them because it's, you know, it's not perfect, but it's, as they say, don't let perfect be the, I don't know how they say it, but they say basically something like, don't let perfect be the enemy of finished or completed or something like that. Something along the lines of that. But I'm sure it took me a night, and I probably worked long into the night to accomplish it. But with stuff like that, it's fun to do, so I'm more likely to do it because it's enjoyable. Stuff like this is fun to do. If I wasn't streaming it, I wouldn't be doing it, but I would want to do it, if that makes sense. It doesn't make sense that I can explain it a little further, but basically, doodling is something I've been wanting to do again for a long time. I used to do this all the time and get in trouble for it in school and stuff just because I'd be messing around doodling on my notebooks. And the teachers, understandably, don't want you doing that. They want you paying attention to arithmetic or whatever. So, it's been a long time since I really spent some time sitting around just doodling with no other purpose. So these streams have been very therapeutic in a way, because there you go, John. Thank you, Marshall John. Perfect alley-oop right there, allowing me to dunk on something. But as it is, Yeah, because I will say this, because I don't know if you guys are creators out there or have done any sort of work, you know how painstaking it is to get it quote unquote right. And sometimes you paralyze yourself and you won't do it at all because you're trying so hard to desperately get it right. What's up, Chrissy? Chrissy Rags. And I spent a long time of my life avoiding doing things because I wanted to get it perfect, just right. You will see that that's not the case anymore with the content that I'll be putting out. I'd rather have it done and available for people to see than have it be perfect. I would love it to be perfect as well. Can't knock a guy for trying, but we know it's not gonna be. But as that one song goes, you're perfect just the way you are. So this is cool. So this is day 4 of every day in May. We've had a lot of eventful stuff. We did a really cool stream yesterday, Corgi stream. We went on an art walk. We discovered graffiti. We did a graffiti walk, basically. This is Funyun Guy, Smudgy the Frog. We just named him, found him on my... I'm waiting for this to dry, because this is kind of smudging, you see? Smudgy. But I liked him so far. He's nice, so I'm gonna leave him so far. And maybe this could be... maybe we'll send this out to the fan club. How about that? Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun? Christmas tree? Yeah. Thank you, Chrissy. This is only day 4, but honestly, the support is so crucial to making this happen. So I do appreciate that vote of confidence and enthusiasm. Christmas tree. Yeah, let's get you up, Chrissy. And for those of you who aren't feeling well either, just go ahead and watch that go ahead and watch that Star Wars video I made, and that'll bring you right up. You'll be like, woof, okay, life ain't that bad. This Star Wars video exists. We're gonna try to do something here with this tree. I will gladly try to make more stuff like that if it turns out that's what this channel is hungry for. It's so hard to figure out a theme on a channel. Some people say, don't worry about it, it'll figure itself out. And it might. It just might figure itself out. And that's what I'm hoping to do, figure itself out. Just keep throwing stuff at the wall until I really figure it out. Or until something sticks. Or until something doesn't stick. That's just as important as sticking, is what's not sticking. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun to make, and I particularly like things that making stuff that I can send my nephew and hope to get a kick out of him, because while I don't make content for children, the material that I make doesn't have to be not acceptable for children to watch as well. You know what I'm saying? It might be above their heads, or it might be well below their heads. I think I don't give kids enough credit. But if I can make something that I like, and also makes my 12-year-old nephew laugh, oh boy, folks, We've cracked a code. This is like Nintendo World going on over here. Star Wars Doodles. Yeah, that's an excellent idea. That is an excellent idea. Dude, it's only 7 more months till Christmas. 8 more months till Christmas. 8 more months till Christmas. Hope you guys got your shopping done. Someone's gonna be like, "Did you do this one in July?" You're like, nah, May, dog. Did this one in May, dog. I don't know why they would ask about July. They would probably ask if it was done in December. That would make a lot more sense. I don't know why I said July. Oh, Christmas in July. That's why. Because some people say Christmas in July. That's a good recovery, Down in the Well. You did a great job recovering from that little blooper you just did there. Nobody clipped that. Nobody sent that around the internet. What's up, Arthur? Yeah, Christmas is just one of those times in people's lives. It's good for some people. Some people don't care for it. I understand that. Arthur, my boy, how's your channel growing? I think Arthur is competing with his brother to have the most subscribers on their channel as they grow. Arthur's a prolific little creator we got going on here. Prolific. Just pumping out content. Tells me about something, and then here's the brilliance behind Arthur's marketing scheme is he'll come in and he'll say something along the lines of he'll say, "Hey, I just got done with a new marker review," and he'll go, "Oh, cool, what's a marker review?" And then he'll say, "Well, you gotta go on the channel to check it out." Isn't that right, Arthur? Yes, Marshall John is quoting the Lord Vader. Those are all direct quotes from Star Wars, by the way. So if anybody's ever confused, like, do I like Star Wars? Just show them that video. That's what I'm telling people. If you want to know if you like Star Wars or not, just watch my video. And that was a really rotten potato. You couldn't tell because I did shoot it on what the kids would call a potato back in the day. I don't know what I was even using. Maybe a GoPro. I have no idea what I was using to shoot that video at the time. Maybe like a Fujifilm Coolpix camera. Definitely before I had like a decent smartphone, for sure. If it was 10 years ago, it could have been an iPhone 4 or something along the lines. Chrissy, if you hate Star Wars, you're gonna love it even more. Or not. Fair enough. Well, I'm not gonna hold anybody to that. But yeah, so back to the brilliance of Arthur's marketing, channel marketing. Yeah, he'll come in and say, "Hey, dude, I just finished my most recent marker review." And then you'll say, "Arthur, what's a marker review?" And then he'll say, "You got to go on the channel to check it out." So that's pretty smart, wise person right there. Whoa, you guys can't see this? Maybe you are seeing this, but look what's happening. The lead of this pencil keeps getting pushed inside. How far can it go? Hold on a second. Arthur just got back from Edmonton and liked the trip. What an exciting update. So whenever it's not Christmas, there seems to be a time where I have a Christmas song stuck in my head. Yeah, I love Christmas music, by the way. Look at this. Where did the lead, what do you call this? Is it called lead? Look at how far it goes. Whoa, it's coming out the other end. What in the world? Dude, what is happening? Have you ever seen this? Look at. Look what's going on here. What? What on earth? Oh my gosh, do you see what I just did? I just yanked the lead out of a colored pencil. I needed this. This is, okay, this is Crayola crap. This is Crayola crap. Send this video to Crayola and let's get some feedback on why the heck did that just happen. Look at this. Let's see if I can find the angle. Is it? Yeah, it's empty. Oh, there it is. Okay. There it is. You can see all the way through it. Wow. Okay. New experience had every day. So there you go, guys. The Christmas tree will be 2 different colors because Crayola Green is out of commission. You can thank this video is not sponsored by Crayola. Now, of course, because it ruined my life. Vent Olive. Okay, let's see if we can find another color here to get in here. Prismacolor doesn't have. That's actually not a bad idea, Chrissy. Make us a new one. Here we go. We'll have one that's kind of. Let's see if Prismacolor has an equivalent. For those of you just joining us, we just yanked the lead out of a colored pencil. We never done that before. We just discovered it was even possible. Okay, well this color ain't the same, but it'll have to just blend in there. Okay, no schedule for the upcoming week yet. What we're gonna do is, because this is the 4th, it's the 4th stream of May, every day in May. Maybe we'll try to update, but I think tomorrow I'm gonna ride a bike, so it might be like kind of a, let's say, a lazy stream because it'll be me riding a bike. But not to say that riding a bike is lazy, but streaming while you're riding a bike is kind of lazy. But we'll try to make it fun. But I do, gotta go somewhere, and that's why I'm riding a bike. Because sometimes when you gotta get somewhere, you gotta get there via a vehicle, and sometimes riding a bike is the way to do it. But I just use the streams as a dash cam. So if you're checking in, I'm commenting. Carrot pulp. No, nothing fun. I just put it in the freezer this time because I think I'm gonna put it in the I just remembered that I had the pineapple pulp in there. So I think I'm going to, so it's frozen, right? Pineapple pulp is all frozen. So what I'm gonna do, I think tonight, is I'm gonna put it in the blender, the magic bullet, and I'm going to see if that makes it like an ice cream. Because have you ever frozen a bunch of bananas, for instance, or mangoes or some other fruits? When you freeze them and then you blend them, they turn into a tasty little frozen fruit puree. And if you're into that sort of thing, thanks for the likes, guys. By the way, we're up to 16. If we get up to 20, I don't know what we're gonna do. I simply don't know what we'll do if we get to 20. I'll lose my bananas. But if you freeze bananas and then you make them into smoothies or something, so I'm gonna try it. Hopefully, after this stream, I'll have a delicious pineapple-y frozen treat. Or it'll taste like crap and I'll throw it in the trash. Or in the nice, look at that. Cool. Whoa, you got something going on. Carrot pineapple smoothie. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Arthur, check out my most recent upload, if you will. It is this one's for Chrissy. And then you know what we're going to do? Here's what we're going to do. I got an idea. Let's see if I can execute. Let's see if I can execute here. Of course, you know what this is, right? Wrapped up in all that tinsel. You know what that's gonna be, right? Well, see, the problem is, John, there's no friggin' room at the top of that dang tree. That's for you, Chrissy, right there. Crack that open on Christmas morning and smother it in old Aunt Jemima's. Okay, Star Wars. What's some of our favorite droids? You guys want to draw some droids? Or some Star Wars-like creatures? Christmas presents you've never opened? It's time. Or you can just save them for next Christmas. Dude, we're on our way to 20 likes. How about that? We're almost an hour in. We're on our way to 20 likes. Here, we're gonna do. This is from memory, so don't come get me. There we go. That's what it looks like, right? A little X-wing fighter flying through the air, a little X-wing. What's up, Jaco? TIE Fighter. Let's do a TIE Fighter. I like that. I love Star Wars music. Oh my gosh. I love the Cantina Band. Max Rebo 7 or Max Rebo Quartet or Trio or whatever the heck the band is named. And what's the other Cantina band named? The freaking like Skullwarts or something? This is for moisture farming. Check that out. Couple of sunsets. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate that. We're almost at 20. Holy moly. Jackbox last night kicked ass. Everyone was like, yo, John is crushing it. I've been meaning to get into one of those Jackbox events. I think it's a really good idea to be doing Jackbox at a distance. I did it once, at the beginning of that collective crisis that we all experienced and endured back in that day. And I Yeah, I love Jackbox. I'm not very good at it because I end up either being too serious or goofing around too much. So I don't do well. People don't like to choose or select my. Where the heck did my music go? Hello, people. Where'd it go? Shaloot. Let's see here. Say Star Wars music. Let's see if this has got anything. Star Wars music and ambience. Here we go. Let's just go ahead and hit some Star Wars music and ambience. See what they have to say. Naboo, peaceful science of this. Star Wars Sith, dark side, meditation, music, and ambience. No. It's got to be a little more upbeat than that. I don't want the evil stuff. Give me something good. There we go. That's not bad. Okay, let's see here. Ferganon and the modal nodes. That's what his name is. Ferganon. Fricked me. Yeah, it's all. It does help if you know him a little bit too. Okay, let's see here. Heading into the second hour. Let's see what we got here. The modal nodes. Let's do this big head freak. I apologize if any of you happen to be related to one of these modal nodes because it wasn't kind what I just said to him about him. Just putting that out there. What I said was not kind, and I understand that. And so what I did was intentional. I meant to hurt his feelings. And I know that's not really like me. But I'm not going to take it back. So, again, I apologize to anybody who's related to one of these freaks of nature. But I'm not going to take it back. In fact, I'm doubling down. I'm gonna say it again. This big-headed freak. Big dinosaur eyes. These instruments are unplayable. Not real at all. If you expect realism from your science fiction, you might be a redneck. Oh man. Classic. That guy owned the 90s. Jeff Foxworthy. Whew, what a guy. Nice. Hit it like. Ooh! Yo, hit that like. What's up, pocket size Kelly? That's a Chewbacca, baby. We got that thing. Doop a doop, doop a doop doo doo doo. Doop a doop, doop a doop 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 doo doo. We're going Star Wars mode. Doop 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 doo doo doo. Loop doo doodle doo doo. Loop doop 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 doo doo doo. Loop doop 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 doo 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 ba doo doo. Bloop doo. We're gonna get copyright strikes. Bloop doo doo doo. Ookin ookin doo. Bloop bloop doo doo doo. Beep-a-dee, beep-a-dee-dee-doo-doo. Beep-a-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dude, can't believe we just got 20 likes and went Star Wars mode. May the Force be with us. Who else does everybody like from Star Wars? What's up, Kelly? Have you seen Star Wars? Do you like Star Wars? If you haven't seen my most recent upload, it's a 10-year-old video that I made a while back about Star Wars, featuring a brief encapsulation of what Return of the Jedi, the Star Wars saga, is about. Certainly, I took some liberties in the storytelling because I didn't want to get sued by Mr. George Lucas. That's my Chewbacca impression. That's what he does. Chewbacca. If you guys would like me to do any more Ewoks, yeah, let's do some Ewoks. I can draw some Chewbaccas and Ewoks. If anybody else would like me to do a Star Wars impression, go ahead and drop the character that you're looking for in the chat, and I'll be happy to try my strengths and weaknesses. Fail in front of the people I feel comfortable failing in front of. And then, you know, the Ewoks, they go, what do, what did you, what do we do, what do, that's what they do, and that's about what I remember of them doing. Impression of AT-AT. Okay. This is my impression of an AT-AT getting their legs wrapped up by a land speeder and then eventually falling to the ground. Okay, here it goes. Again, this is an AT-AT eventually getting, walking through Hoth, the ice planet, getting wrapped up by the land speeder and then falling down. Okay. Thank you. That was my impression of an AT-AT getting wrapped up by a land speeder, by this tether on the land speeder, and then getting crashed into the ground. So crazy last night, this absolutely insane person who was talking about their bands called into Blake's live stream. I only know because my unpaid intern was sitting in the same room. I hear that internships are supposed to be paid these days. I heard it's illegal not to pay your interns. I'm not sure where I heard that, but I should check out Blake's stream one day. I really should. I should be a good friend. Check out Blake's stream. Oh, okay, that's fair. Wait, someone stole my name? In what, Blake's chat? I'll get him. I'll get him. Oh, I'll get them. I'll get them. I'm going to have them expelled from the chat. It's time to get them expelled from the chat. I'm not having it. I'm not about to have someone rock my username in someone else's chat. They ain't no Nate. Indentured server. That's good because then he's not expected to be paid. In fact, it would be weird if he was getting paid at that point. I don't think indentured servitude is a paid gig, unfortunately. I mean, unfortunate for the person who's indentured into servitude. I think it's a really good deal for the person who happens to own the rights to that person. I think it's like a really good deal for them somehow. I don't really know the economics of stuff like that, and I haven't really thought too much about it because it doesn't make me happy. This guy's got a freaky hairdo. Max Rebo. I would love to see one of my more viral tweets I think I've made in the past. I think I got 10 or 11 likes on it. Was basically like I would kill to have like a VH1 behind the music style talk about this Max Rebo and the Star Wars 7, the Max Rebo band, because I just love this character. I wish him well. And I would just love to see what sort of antics he gets involved in, you know, playing around Coruscant and etc. He's kind of got Jabba-like qualities to him as well. I'm sure he's not a pleasing guy to work with. In fact, he probably sucks. Great musician though, so we're willing to put up with it. Of course. That's usually how absolute bangers of talent works. They're terrible people to be with, but we put up with it because they're absolute geniuses. This is kind of how it goes. Trust me, I know from experience. I'm a nightmare to work with. Just kidding. I'm so freaking pleasant. Ask anybody. I mean, you can't find a person I've worked with recently, but I'm fine. Don't worry. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. My friendships last forever, I swear. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. We don't need to talk about that anymore. Dude, Jayco's stuff was pretty good. I'm not surprised because the guy delivers outstanding performances on that Jayco TV channel. Oh, there you go. That's exactly what I meant, Jayco. Jayco's great in the chat. Good jokes. What's up, Discord amongst us? And now that we've acknowledged you, disappear as they do. It's weird, right? They'll come in, they'll say, like, hello, 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 and then just disappear. Max Rebo here. I need an amongst us Discord mod in my chat. Without them, I'm nothing. But yeah, I think that it's kind of funny how funny Blake's cast is, and how very few of them do comedy videos. That's kind of curious, don't you think? Unusual to be funny and yet not do funny things. What's up, Sofa Kingdom? How are you doing? Oh boy, don't do that, John. Don't do that. That's a huge mistake. The tight 5 is what it was, right? Just gonna run my tight 5. I got a tight 5, 6 seconds. Mostly physical comedy. Falling down, standing up, falling down again, real quick. Standing up, falling down again, like shortly after, not right away. It's kind of my gig. You guys remember Chevy Chase? That was kind of his thing, but it's kind of fallen out of fashion. So I kind of picked up where he left off. I'm kind of the Carrot Top of pratfalls. If you need a guy to come on the stage and just fall down for, comedic sake, I'm down to do it. I'm here. As I say, I'm down to clown, but not like a clown. Not a clown. I'm funny, but I'm not a clown. Come on. I heard Blake had a great show in San Francisco. That's always encouraging. I haven't done a live show in quite some time. I would like to do one of these days. Blake has invited me. He invited me to do a bit in Chicago. We actually planned one out, but I wasn't able to go. I was in Chicago at the same time Blake was. Well, okay, I was in Illinois, the state of Illinois, at the same time Blake was, but I was not near Chicago. I was central Illinois, which, if you guys have seen on a map, which I don't know if you are familiar with Illinois as a state, it's a pretty long one. And to be central Illinois, you're not necessarily very close to Chicago, the city. 22 likes, let's get it. Yo, what's up, Bloodleaf? I like the silent laughter. The silence after dropping a joke is, as the kids say, chef's kiss. Bloodleaf, what's up? For those of you who haven't checked out my most recent upload, it's a Star Wars video. So it's from 10 years ago. It is an old video, something that I thought would be kind of fun and cute to make at the time, and resharing because it didn't get much love on the first channel I had uploaded it to, and it's bound to get ignored by the algorithms this time as well, even more because of the way that YouTube has evolved. But I figured I'd just put it out there. It'll find a new little audience, and my friends here on the internet can see that I've been at this for a bit of time, and always trying to make stuff that can be seen by the people on Earth. Bloodleaf lurking. There you go, Waz. Yeah, it was from 10 years ago, Chrissy. And I made another one called, what was it called? Planet of the Grapes. Here you go, Waz. You asked for it, you got it. Yeah, I haven't done something like that because, again, what happens is, because we get so addicted to these, Sofa King, we loved it. In fact, it was great. Wait, everyone. Yeah, so I did one before that was called Planet of the Grapes. I'll probably upload that one too. Is there Planet of the Grapes? Is there Planet? Can someone tell me if there's Planet of the Apes news coming out anytime soon? Because that would be swell. If there was Planet of the Apes news coming out sometime soon, can someone get Mark Wahlberg on the phone? That would be swell. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Discord amongst us says, wait, everyone. Discord, did you go see the video? If you didn't see the video, you can't stop everybody's chat. You have to let them chat. What does that say? Can someone interpret that for me? Call me maybe. Hey, I just met you. You as an onion? Dude, actually, that's not a bad idea. Okay, Chrissy, you just co-produced a funny bit that I'm going to try to do with Blake and Pierce. Thank you. Well, of course, Boston. Can somebody tell me what the heck Discord's talking about? I'm not going to say most of those words, but I do like to say, call me maybe. Hey, I just met you. You sound crazy. Let me write that down just so I can make sure that we get something in there. So, because you guys saw the mustard video, right? That was my sort of reintroduction to that style of video making, and that was my test. I was testing the waters for that type of video on the channel by doing that. Sofa Kingdom, what? Thank you, Sofa Kingdom. Huge, 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 huge. Let's go. Let's try to unpack what the heck you just said. I think you should do a drawing art piece of all the streamers that's come to your mind. I don't know what that means, but I'm excited to do it. This guy is Smudgy the Frog. He's sitting alone because he was smudging all over the place. I'm gonna get you, Sofa. I'm gonna get you 5 freaking silly little guys here. And that's funny because he's sitting on a sofa. How about that? How about freaking that? What's up, Fresh? Good to see you. Thank you, Sofa. Appreciate that. Here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a good one. Thank you. Okay, I understand now. Streamers. Okay, here's your little guys. This one's for Sofa. There's your little guys. That's what I owe you. Oops, I didn't do it on frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's for Sofa Kingdom. Now I'm going to draw some friggin' sniper. He the king. Lazy King. Dude, let's do it. Let's draw some friggin' streamer. So, yeah, starting with gems probably makes sense because, dude, thank you, Was. Thanks for all the support. So let's go ahead and get some. This one will be easy because it's literally just drawing a clown. Although her hair is hard, so I'm gonna do like she sometimes does it, I think, like in a little like puff off to the side. Because she usually has like braids, I think. But I don't know how to draw braids. So I'm gonna cheat and draw little poofs off to the side. And she has the scary clown makeup. There you go, that's gems. Okay, this is so funny. I took a screen grab of Stream Sniper. This is not going to be what I draw, but I want to show the photo. He was eating, what was he doing? He was eating pineapple pizza, and I guess he hates pineapple pizza. I also don't care much for pineapple pizza. So I would be making the same goofy face, but the face he was making, he was so sad eating the pineapple pizza, and he had this crowd of pizza crusts up there on his head. So that's kind of a funny little thing he was doing. And I'm going to draw him like that. I'm going to draw him with his little thing here. Yeah, it was so funny. I mean, it was self-inflicted torture. So we can never be too upset with ourselves. But it was very, very funny to see him suffering through that. Stream Sniper is a welcome addition to my relatively bleak circle of entertainment. I don't watch a lot. And so I started watching Stream Sniper because he's doing some really goofy stuff and I'm enjoying it. And the haircut was absolutely ridiculous. I'm so happy that he got that haircut, and I hope that he gets that haircut again. I got my name spray painted on his wall finally. I was able to figure out a payment method that worked for him. I was having trouble. Chrissy, it sounds like I was having trouble the way that you seem to have trouble with mine. So I think it's just the way things work. The internet is just an unreliable place, And I'm hoping to meet up with Stream Sniper one day so we can do a bike stream together. How do I hold the paint can? Yeah, kind of like that. That was cool. I don't know how you guys do it, but do you sometimes have to do that, like, to try to figure something out? You gotta visualize it. Oh, and then she's got like a Chucky doll. Pineapple pizza and Adam tried pineapple jalapeno pizza. Damn. So you gotta like... So you gotta like spice it up. Is that the trick? I'm a good guy. This is her little Chucky doll. She's also dressed up like Chucky. Nice. It'll give him a slice of pizza like a Ninja Turtle. Hope to do some more collaborative streams coming up, because if I'm going to be doing every day in May, hot honey, yes, I'm down with that. I will definitely have that. Okay, so this is gonna be, this will be sort of dang fricker territory. He's kind of got this little like beard going on. Not like a total beard, but he kind of has, he's got beard stuff. He's got a little hair right there. He's usually, dang it, he's usually wearing a, he's not wearing a hat. He's usually wearing a, dude, that nasty pickle. That's right. And if John gets to 10,000 subscribers before I do, I'm going to eat that pickle. If J. Cole gets to 10,000 before I do, I'm going to eat that pickle. I'm like kind of curious, regardless. Even if I get to 10,000 before J. Cole, I still might eat that pickle. Just for the pure sport of it. In the spirit of renegade science. I'm bread boy. Dude, Jayco's a nasty pickle, man. Jayco's one nasty pickle. Dude, this is a crew right here, huh? That's like a nice little crew right there. Room temperature? Oh. So, would you recommend eating it cold, Jayco? I have a question, Jayco. Wait, was it part of your stream? I didn't see it. And if it was part of your stream, which stream was it part of? And of course, by the way, if you are new to the stream and you haven't seen the stream ever in your life, this is a doodle stream. We try to do these every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, at least for an hour, but we've been going for about an hour and a half now, and we will probably go for another 30 minutes or so. And this month we're doing every day in May, so we're trying our best to stream every day in May, regardless of how we feel or how we want to feel. Obviously we hope to feel good, and if we feel good, then we're definitely going to. Whoa, wait a minute, it was in the Times Square. The Du Bois stream when they were dancing with the guy with the cane and everything? I only seen clips of that. Wait, you did it in Times Square? That's certifiable, man. Why did you do that? Okay. And then I'll do Blake as Zach Baggins. Zach Bagans. I think Blake still has kind of a beard right now too, right? I can't remember. I'm Zach Bagans. This is a terrible Blake. Doesn't look like him. But it's Blake is Zach Bacon's. There's a spirit in the house. Thank you for anybody who's watched that video I uploaded today. The Star Wars food parody video, Return of the Jedi Pie. Very funny little video featuring a pie as Luke. And then a potato is Lord Tater. Yeah, I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it out. I'll find it. Absolutely hilarious. I find it absolutely hilarious, and I will find it absolutely hilarious. I mean, look, I'm a huge fan of. I was a huge fan of Tom Green, a huge fan of Jackass, a huge fan of Buzzkill, all that MTV era comedy, sketch, stunt type stuff was my jam. I don't, it doesn't probably look like it based on what I create, my content as it will, but it's that was what that's what I cut my teeth on. That's what I spent all my money buying high 8 tapes to film and record some classic stuff. Now, I have looked at some of that stuff, not recently, but I have in the past, and it's absolutely garbage. There is nothing at all worth even sharing from that era of my filmmaking journey. So it's not like there's even anything to dig up and share. We made one episode of a TV show in college once, and it got destroyed. They like reformatted the computer, and it was on the hard drive, and so it really ruined our experience and made me want to not try and create content anymore. Content, as I said, video, stunt videos and stuff like that. So it kind of stunted my growth. I let somebody else's mistake stunt my own growth. That was a, hey, thank you, Kellyanne. Kellyanne, did you want me to draw you anything before you leave? Thank you, Sofa Kingdom. I do appreciate that. Everybody's click is very, very kind. And of course, you don't have to like it. I mean, if you liked it, that's great. That would be cool. But you don't have to love it. Oh my God. Thank you, Pocket Size Kelly, Kellyanne, the cat with glasses. Dude, that thing's working overtime. That must be what it is, right? The pancreas is working overtime. Dude, yeah, I hope he's able to work it out. Like get the whole thing worked out. I don't know how that stuff works, so I do hope that things work out because I know that dog related things complicated and are not to be understated. Complicated, understated. And I hope it's something that you are working through and have under control. And I just had to take my dog to the vet today. Steve got a little swollen toe. I don't know if he stumbled on something in the backyard or if I don't know, he's got a toenail infected or something. I don't know. He's got a swollen toe and it's all scuffed up. So they gave me some freaking like wipes for the toe and then some $30 Neosporin, but we'll see how it goes. They want to see him in 2 weeks. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to go back. Dude, dogs are annoying sometimes. I'll say it like that. Classic Steve. Dude, Steve has been to the emergency pet hospital more than I've ever been, maybe to the doctor even. Because I don't go to the doctor often, but Steve has been in the emergency room a few times. And they're not always my fault. But he's a dopey, clumsy, enthusiastic dog that doesn't care much for my bank account. You see? Yes, good boy, Alfalfa. Keep those farts a-coming. You gotta keep those farts a-coming. Keep them coming down the pipe. You gotta let them out into the air because they smell so ripe. Alfalfa's making farts, yeah. He's dropping big ol' butt bombs. Yo, what's up? Summit Demon Art. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Hopefully you're enjoying the doodles today. I got some little guy doodles. I got some miscellaneous Star Wars doodles. We started this guy here. We started this guy here. We call this guy Smudgy the Frog. That's our character. That's our character here. And I'll show you from last week too, just so you get a little taste of what we do on Sundays. Every Sunday we're hoping to we do doodle streams like this. So thank you, appreciate that. This was from last week. This was Chrissy's recommendation here. Cool gothic pumpkin with a cricket or that's the bad beetle, and then the dragon, and then snakes. It's confused snake and chicken egg. So I just wanted to make sure that you saw something cool in case you didn't like Star Wars. But of course, if you wanted to double tap the screen and like the stream, you can. And of course, if you wanted to go watch my most recent video upload, it's called Star Wars Food Parody or something. And it's dude, we'll make plushies. That's the bathroom character. I'm gonna have to take a picture of that and see if it compares. Because I was literally in the bathroom and going like, the heck is that? I want to remember that and try to draw him, and then I did. But again, by the way, guys, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Obviously, every like and every comment and every dollar, cent, half cent, everything is really appreciated, strongly appreciated, and hopefully I can become a steward of your time and your capital. Because I don't want to waste anything. I want all that to go. Oh, is the chat in the way? I always forget. I always forget that the chat is something you guys can see too. What color is her face usually? I guess white, right? Maybe I have to put a little tan around it to remind you that it's not her face. It's clown makeup. There you go. Oh, and she's got ears too. But thank you, yeah. Thank you, Chrissy. Appreciate that. Doing my best out here. Just trying to make this world go round. One spin at a time. Gems. Gems the clown. Dude, talk about freaking rockets. Dude, Gems channel is blowing up. I guess the internet loves a clown live stream, dude. I'm starting to think about doing clown makeup myself. Holy cow. Crazy. Very cool. Yeah, I'm always very excited to see other people's growth, see what they're able to do with their options. Dude, Gems. Speak of the devil, Gems just dropped $1 for us here on the Cash App. Let's give her a little. Let's draw her a little. Gotta draw her something over here. I'm gonna draw her a lollipop because that's what she was doing the other day on her stream. That's for Gems. That's for you, Gems. If you're in here, that's for you. And of course, this is your taking a potty break, dude. Did you see you? That's you. That's Blake. That's Stream Sniper. That's Pierce. Dang fricker. Sofa had you memorialized here on the doodles. Thank you. Appreciate it. Como está de nada. And then this was yours. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's the crew right there. Dude, sell this to Cartoon Network. Put that on Disney Plus. Stream crew right here. How about that? Just talking about your monumental rise and how it's very interesting to see what people are able to do and what they're able to figure out, what code that they're cracking. It's complicated stuff. I myself don't understand it, but every day we're hustling. 17 more minutes. What are we gonna draw here, guys? Screenshot, yeah. I'll send you a clip too. I'll take a picture of it. That's us, baby. Here, and I'll put each one just so you can see it better. Yeah, YouTube Friends, the YouTube Friends cartoon. It's hard to get it all. Oh, you know what? I think I can do this. No problem. Thank you. Appreciate that, Gems. Every day I find myself getting better. The hand-eye coordination has taken a lot of time. A lot of time. But break's over. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Break's over. Break's over. Okay, we're going to be here for 15 more minutes, guys. What are we going to do for 15 more minutes? Oh, and we got to make sure to memorialize that. Don't worry about that, 20. We got it. Yeah, sub Gems. Gems goes live. Gems was at the Science Center the other day. That was cool. Doing makeup out in public, checking out science. I love that Science Center. Oh, what's under here? I'll put like a quarter under there. It's like $1. Let's see if there's... Big comfy couch. That's exactly what I was thinking about when I was starting to color this. The big comfy couch. Like, I don't know anything about it. All I know is that there was like this character that sat on the couch. But that is kind of exactly what I was thinking when I saw this. Yo, what? Sofa, what? Dude, okay. Let's do it. Sofa gets 10 more friggin' little friggin' silly guys. And we're going to do some Star Wars inspired. Let's do some Star Wars inspired silly guys here. This is a little R2-D2 silly guy. This will be a C-3PO silly guy. This will... Frick, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she's a clown. That's what I was saying. She's a clown. She's like a legit... She like does clown stuff. This is like a... thing. That's a Jabba looking silly guy. We could do that. We could do another one. Let's go for... Dude. This is a TIE fighter. Silly guy. 1, 2, 3, 5. Damn. Oh. Yeah. This is a fuzzy little Chewbacca silly guy. This is one of those like little like Lunkan Dukan guys. Silly guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be a lightsaber silly guy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Sarlacc. Silly guy. King's Route, he got it. Sofa Kingdom's the king of sillies. Nice. Jabba the Hutt. Dude, that's Sofa. Let's draw some friggin' silly dudes. Let's draw some Star Wars sillies. What's Jabba the Hutt even look like? Dude, Sofa, thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you. That's kind of Java-licious, right? Guatu go gua ha 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 ha. Waju hu shi hu ha ha ha. Solo hu ha ha. Right? He kind of just did a bunch of that. And I'm sure that was Hutisi or whatever, the friggin' language he was supposed to have been speaking. Hutian. Hutian. And then he had this little, like, creep. This guy, right? What was his little guy's name? Where's my music? Mandalorian music? Yeah, continue playing, dude.
Get YouTube Music Premium.
No, I don't want YouTube Music Premium. Oh, I love this one. Java Pet. Salacious Crumb. This is Salacious Crumb, and he's got a little hair on his head. Yeah, I just gotta get me some of that YouTube Premium music. Booby color. Oh, I know. He's got like big nostrils. Dum, 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 dum. Think about the thing about YouTube music is that my thing is like these streams are not monetized. So what do I care? Dude, job of the butt? No, that is, dude. Wait, John's got music? Jacob, I need to hear some music. I would definitely love to hear more music. It's Mr. Fricker, everybody. Glad to have you guys back here in Southern California. Your time away felt like decades. It was mere hours, yet felt a lifetime. Fricker, we could talk about it offline, but we gotta go to the Renaissance Fair. One of these days. Do 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 do. Kind of looks like a Mogwai though, doesn't it? It looks like that they could be related, Mogwais and Baby Yodas. Let's put it in there. Mr. Trump. old school high school band, the ska punk covers. Yeah. Well, you know what? That's what makes life go round. That's what would Grink do? Doesn't it look like Mogwai? Mogwai and green little friggin' Grogu are related. I know it. Try and tell me they're not. Look at that. I know he's got little hairs on his head too. Gremlins. Little gremlin. Let's doodle some more guys. Let's do a little more character. What's BB-8 look like? What's BB-8 up to these days? What's BB-8 doing? Chrissy, I did it on Friday. I was doing, I did some, after work, I went on Yelp and sang some 1-star reviews. But I'll do it again. I'll figure out something to do with the guitar again. But definitely want to do another one of those. I added some new songs to not a playlist, but to a bookmark of songs I'm willing to try to play. What I realize every time I play, I realize that I don't know a lot of songs. So every time I play, I try to add a song or two in there that either that I know I can play or that I would like to play. So then I'll practice it. I probably won't have practiced any by the next time I play. So if anybody was there the last time I played, you won't hear anything new. But the intention is just like this stream. If I can learn to play the guitar better, I will have more fun doing it. Just playing songs is fun. Beak Teeth United. We gotta bring Beak Teeth back. We will definitely bring Beak Teeth back. I tried to do a little, there's this music app called Band Lab, and it's kind of like a music production, I think, like a music production software, web-based, and I'm trying to figure it out because then I can add I can do like little songs for videos, which has always been something I haven't really been able to do, and that'll be kind of fun once I figured that out, because then it'll give me a little bit more ability to do like shorts with music. If you ever, yes, I should add that one actually. Oh, but happy anniversary. I hope you enjoyed your experience. Hope you did something. Even if it was drinking Busch Light in the garage. That's not only something, but that's something. I mean, that sounds like a Friday night to me, to be honest. Dude, I miss just chilling in the garage with some buds. Those were the days. That's a groggy. That's 2 hours, guys. We did it. I'm gonna finish coloring up these fellas here, and then we'll probably hit the road, Jack. I'd like to thank everybody who stopped in here tonight. Obviously, Gems and Pierce and Chrissy and 86 and Sofa King and that guy AJ and that one guy something and that one guy the Amongst Us guy, and then Jayco and Fresh, and who else was here? Was K Green here? Who else was here? Nice. Hell yeah. That's dope. Congratulations. It's good to see people. What the heck? Okay. What? Sofa? What? Ooh, baby. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's do it. Christmas tree. I'll sing about every character that we've got here on the thing. Let's do it. Get the freaking guitar. Everybody drop a guitar in the chat. Taylor Swift Eras Tour on TV?
I took a little break from the whole thing. I couldn't focus anymore. I've been going at it all day.
Nice. Okay, let's see here. All right, here we go. We'll sing to the paper, guys. Drop that guitar in the chat. Okay, here we go. This one's for Sofa Kingdom, everybody. This one's for Sofa Kingdom, everybody. I don't know, can you hear that? Can you hear that? We started out with Smudgy the Frog. Smudgy the Frog. Smudgy the Frog. I saw him in the bathtub. Saw him on the bathtub. Oh, let's look at him though while we sing about him. We started out with Smudgy the Frog. Smudgy the Frog. Smudgy the Frog. I saw him on the bathtub. Saw him on the bathtub. Then some guy named Funyuns came in and said, can you give him a bag of Funyuns? I subscribed to your channel. I said, hell yeah, dude, I'll add him to it right now. Put him on the couch, gave him no shirt, put some pants on him, and then said, oh no, the pen is smudged and I can't do anything else with this guy. So we quit on him and we moved along to the next page and we said, can you draw some devil mask from the movie screen? If you don't know about it, just look it up. It says devil mask screen thing. Painted him red and I drew him right there. And then they said maybe go ahead and draw plague mask guy. Thought we were gonna do only masks, but that was the last mask that we made. That was the last mask that we made. We learned about the plague mask guy. And then we drew a Christmas tree for Chrissy Christmas ragamuffin. Put a waffle underneath that tree. And we drew a bunch of Star Wars stuff. Max Rebo with his piano and one of the silly, goofy, big-headed guys playing his little band. That band that I cannot pronounce. Then we go all the way to Tatooine. All the way to Tatooine, where we have the double sunset and we're harvesting water. Harvesting water. Moving along to our stream crew. Our little cartoon streaming crew. We got Gems the Clown, Chucky the Doll, Stream Sniper with a pizza hat on, Bruce with a toast toast bread boy t-shirt on, and then Blake is dressed up like that guy that goes and hunts all of those ghosts in the place. Finish it up with a little bit of Grogu, little baby Yoda, and the BB-8, little Jabba the Hutt, and an X-Wing fighter. Put a banana in there. And then we made a bunch of silly little guys for Sofa Kingdom. That's for you, Sofa. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I hope that was at least a fraction of... I mean, I hope it could be everything you wanted, or at least a fraction of a greater than zero fraction of what you were hoping for there. So thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. That's the pick for you. I love doing that. I appreciate you all for doing that. I'll finish coloring that in here in a moment. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. Had a great night. Really appreciated you all. And then we'll go live every day in May. This is day 4. Let's go ahead and add this. This is number... Which one did we do today? This was number 4. This was number 15. So this will be number 16 of 52. This is 16 of 52, guys. 16 of 52. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you. Perfect. Now we'll remember that forever. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate that. That was one hell of an experience for me, and we forgot about that guy because I don't remember his name, but he has a big sword. And we crushed it. We had a good time. Smudgy the frickin' frog, and then all this Star Wars stuff, and then all these silly little guys for everybody here representing our crew. So thank you. I have to draw this guy as well. Sofa came for bringing on that great song. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, everybody. Oh my God, it's Cinco de Mayo. Oh yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be an easy day, for sure. Hopefully. But you're absolutely right. There's definitely gonna be some recharging that has to happen, and I don't want to push it too much. So we will do our best to keep ourselves one step ahead of the viruses. Let me just go ahead and scribble a little bit of this in there. It's addictive, though. Tomorrow's the 5th of May, Cinco de Mayo. My office is going to be having Taco Tuesday or Taco Monday or something. So I'll probably be full of taco. As a result, I'll probably ride my bike. So it will probably be a biking stream if I make it out there. If I leave this house. If I don't leave the house, we'll figure something else out. But there you go. Cool. This is Smudgy. This is Smudgy the frog. Smudgy the bathroom. He's not actually. I don't even know if he's a frog. I don't think we ever actually determined what he was. Hoppy Cinco de Mayo. But he definitely does look like a frog. So there's no doubt that it could be a frog. But let's get full of taco, guys. It's for Cinco. For the Cinco. So, okay. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you for coming out and seeing what we were doing here. And obviously, if you haven't gone and checked out that most recent short, you can go ahead and do that now. That would be appreciated. And your patronage is always micro tacos and, yeah, exactly, tiny little tacos and beer. Your patronage is always welcome here, and your support is never forgotten. So thank you very much. That's smudgy. Maybe we'll do something with that. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.